look at created rubies. And the first 100 people can get this. And as I was saying earlier, created basically means same optical, same physical, same chemical properties as a real ruby. So for all intents and purposes, these are rubies. They're just grown in a laboratory. That's the only difference. And you, again, have taken what we think of as a stud, but created a different look with it, Jean.
And I'm starting to understand, you know, I'm serious, the last few shows that those are actual rubies. You know, for the longest time, I wasn't really connected to the fact that chemically it is a ruby.
Yeah.
That is to say that you have in front of you the very best color and clarity a ruby you could dream of finding a ruby in anywhere. You don't find rubies. That is the hardest stone. That is the king of gemstones. Finding a ruby that has any sort of color and clarity inside, that doesn't have clouds and inclusions that just really temper with the beauty of the stone, because you get only brilliance when the light is uninterrupted. So the more inclusion stones have, and they do, the more it gets in the way. And that color is absolute perfection. You have to go to the finest gem dealers in the world today to see a Burmese ruby, a red Burmese ruby. And what I love about this is that we actually have an actual ruby. Like, chemically, it's the same.
Exactly.
It just was lab grown,
right?
But it is a ruby.
It's kind of like if you think about ice forming at 32 degrees or below outside, it's still the ice, like the ice that's made in your freezer. The only difference is it's not made in nature. So you think of your freezer almost as a laboratory. Same thing with the ruby. It is chemically the same as your ice in your freezer is chemically the same as it would be outside. The only difference is the environment that it grew in. Same thing with this ruby.
And I think that's really, really key. Like, I mean, we need to point that out, is that this is the ruby we cannot find in nature. This is actually the ruby. If I put diamonds and platinum, I would set that stone in platinum and diamonds any day, because this is actually